I just got done checking out Michael Myers. Halloween ends with Jamie Lee Curtis, and I can honestly say it's whack. Believe the critics. Believe the critics. If you are a Halloween fan, you may want to check it out because he do actually die at the end. Um, but it's boring. The story just drags and drags, and I think that's one of the downfalls of this film. Some of the dislikes that I have is, for number one, Michael Myers is barely in the movie. He's barely in it. Like I said, there's flashbacks, but he really doesn't show up until probably the last 30 minutes, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. Um, Another dislike is there's not a lot of Michael Myers kill. There's no good Michael Myers killing. That's what we always go for, to see how far they're gonna go with the killings. When Michael Myers does show up, he barely kills anybody. He barely kills anybody. I think he only killed probably like one person. That was towards the end. And he had a chance to kill his person many a times, but he didn't. For some reason, the writers were just weak on this. Another dislike is they had him teaming up with the babysitter, Corey. They was killing people together, which they barely even do. I think they only killed like 2 people, So that was weak. But as far as Michael Myers go, he only kills, Corey or the babysitter at the end. And the babysitter pretty much, that story, that backstory, that was garbage. Basically, it's about a guy who's babysitting some kid, and the kid plays a joke on him and locks the guy in a closet. And as the dudes open up the closet, he kicks it, and the kid falls over the banister, and he dies while the parents are coming in, so they witness that. And he's some type of serial killer, but he never got punished for it. I thought that was weak writing. He could at least went to jail or something like that. It just cuts to years later or whatever. And it's just whack, man. It just like, I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know what Jamie Lee Curtis was thinking. This is supposed to be the grand finale of Michael Myers, and most of the movie focus on this babysitter guy who's like a nerd at first, then he turns bad, and then he wants to be Michael Myers and stuff like that. Which it was weak. It was weak. I like the build up that they was going with, but I just thought it could have been executed in a way where Michael Myers could have been more included. Because like I said, Michael Myers really don't show up as far as like out and about killing one person towards the end of the movie. Now there is some killings where they double team, but it was whack. It was whack. So that's another of my dislikes. Another dislike: the movie is too long. This movie is almost 2 hours. They could have cut at least 45 minutes out this movie, because most of it is dealing with the babysitter dude. So it was just bad. It was just bad. But like I said, if you're a Michael Myers fan and want to see the end, you should check it. Check it out. Another dislike I have is, I thought when Michael Myers did come out and him and Laurie got into it, the battle was weak. It was very weak. It was probably like 2 or 3 minutes and it was done. I thought by this being the last one, it'd be more impactful, which it kind of was, but it was just fast and it was just simple. You can kind of tell that the writers just wanted to end the movie. I thought that was weak. I really thought that was weak. I thought she was gonna get hurt or get seriously killed in this one, but she didn't. So she ended up surviving or whatever. But I think the ending would have been probably better if she died, but she died in what was the last one? Because then she like jump off, then he throw her off like a building or something like that. And one of the ones that came out in the early 2000s. I think H2O or the one after. So I thought the battle was weak, man. I thought the battle was weak. I thought the movie was too long. But I thought the babysitter, um, I thought that whole, I liked the build up, but I just thought it was unnecessary for a Michael Myers, a Halloween ends, And then I didn't like, they had Michael Myers living in the sewer, like, and he was kind of like weak. He couldn't barely move, like he was old and decrepit. So they had him living in the sewer for like an hour and 10 minutes in the movie. So, and you barely see him, So I thought that was really weak. The only thing that I really I like the revenge on the bullies. I thought that the whole plot and setup and the killings was good. That's the only thing that I really liked when Corey was getting beat up by the bullies. And then he seek revenge by having like Michael Myers mask on him. He kills everybody that picked on him. So, it just didn't make sense. First the guy was all good, and then he started turning bad, and then he just go on a killing spree of people that disrespected him. So the movie's whack, it's weak. You don't have to go to the I wouldn't go to the theater to see this shit. I seen this shit on Peacock for free, and it was just a waste of time, I found myself like wanted the movie to hurry up because the deal with the babysitter takes up the whole damn movie. So, but if you're a Michael Myers fan and want to see him put to rest finally, then you should check it out. But it was whack. It was whack. I enjoyed Halloween Kills a little bit better than this. It was just more, entertaining because you got to see Michael Myers. Like I said, in this movie, you barely see Michael Myers. So, yeah, it's whack. I got more content coming away, but share your thoughts. What do you think about Halloween Ends? Honestly, I think this shit should have ended a long time ago. So, Jamie Lee Curtis could have did better than this because I know she was executive producer. But what are your thoughts? Share your thoughts below, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.